Hey, it's me, Uncommon, and I have a question. Do you remember when you were a small child and you had a brain the size of a peanut and believed everything you heard? We were all once young and impressionable before we went on the internet for the first time and learned people are historically not very truthful when they either want to make you look dumb or they are just dumb. Well, when I was younger, I loved ghosts, cryptids, and all those other supernatural things. Like, when I was a kid in class, I swore up and down in elementary that the Loch Ness Monster was real and Bigfoot is not a hoax. And I learned this all from these books in the library in my grade school. Even when they were all in the fiction section of the library, I believed it all because it's just how it was written in the books. Maybe I was just a dumb kid or whatever. So when I was a young, impressionable kid watching Cartoon Network in 2009, I was mesmerized by the promo for the new Cartoon Network or CN Reels premiere show, The Othersiders. I was mesmerized. They had me hooked, and I believed every minute of it. So flash forward, present day, I don't believe in Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, ghosts, or any of that. I know better now. But that doesn't mean that the idea of them can't be entertaining. So today, we're taking a look back at Cartoon Network's most controversial time of shows on air and see why they just didn't work.
Welcome to October on Cartoon Network. It's Scare Vision all month long. Don't miss creepy movies and specials. Spooky, brand new Outsiders.
This is really scary.
So, some context for the show. So the show was directed by Casey Brumels, who is an executive producer on some other shows, such as Chasing UFOs, Finding Bigfoot, Ghost Nation, and of course, Bigfoot, The Search Continues. But the thing is, all these shows were made after he did The Othersiders. Everything before this on his IMDb looks like normal TV stuff. Until you get to Cartoon Network's The Othersiders. After that, he seemed to hop on any show he could with mythological or paranormal stuff. You know, I'd like to think that he didn't believe in ghosts or anything before he started working on The Othersiders. He just slowly went crazy and started believing everything on the show was like real. Oh, and he was also an executive producer on an episode of Shark Week this year titled Pig versus Shark. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself again. My money is on the pig. In the first episode, they visit the abandoned Lincoln Heights jail. So let's take a look. And I'm not gonna lie, the intro is pretty sick. I remember when I was younger, imagining myself like I was a part of the gang, and then I was like in the intro with like my name and my picture in it, you know, with the cool guitar playing, like I'm a part of the gang.
There's also sightings that happened between the years of 2003 and 2004.
Dude, what is their logo? I really can't tell you why they made it that. It just looks like some guy Naruto running. Dude, whose California mansion is this? Also, 9 a.m.? These aren't real kids. When I was that age, I slept in as long as I could. On a summer or on a weekend. You're telling me these kids are so dedicated to ghost hunting? They wake up around the same time they'd wake up to go to school and just head over to Casey's private mansion and talk about where they're gonna go search next?
We're a group of friends and we go out.
Why do they just have papers printed out on the table of their logo just covering almost the entire paper?
And investigate reportedly haunted locations and look for legit data to make a determination if a place is haunted or not.
Legit data, huh? I cannot wait to be proven wrong by the cold hard facts.
Is it a working hospital?
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, when I first heard him say this, I thought it was so funny. At first, I thought it was kind of just a dumb question, and that's why it was so funny, because they explore like abandoned places that are supposedly haunted. Like most of them are abandoned, but I guess like haunted places could be anywhere. But watching it now, it's just funny to me, I think, the way he says it.
Is it a working hospital?
When we choose a place, it's not just because it's scary. It's gonna have a lot of credible reports because we need to collect enough evidence to call it haunted or not.
So yeah, they just keep talking about evidence to make themselves seem more credible, I suppose. And like, they're the deciding factor if a place is haunted or not. But oh boy, you'll see the groundbreaking evidence that I guarantee you will turn you from a skeptic to a believer.
My name is Sam, and I'm 14 years old, and I'm the webmaster on the team. If it wasn't for school, I'd be a full-time ghost hunter.
So Sam, as you heard, is the webmaster of the team. And when I heard that, I was so confused, because you already have a researcher, you have your tech guy. What does a webmaster do?
Hey, you guys, take a look at this one.
Lincoln Heights Jail?
A jail?
Yeah, an abandoned jail.
I like how Riley reads it and it sounds fine, but then someone else reads it and they play the sound effect.
Heavy cell doors known to open and close by themselves.
Oh, that's freaky.
Wow.
There's really not that much they were given, so you just kind of end up with a half-assed line like, oh, that's freaky.
Oh, that's freaky. When we were pulling up to Lincoln Heights Jail, I was pretty spooked out. I was excited about what was gonna go on, but I was kind of scared. I don't want to go in anymore.
I don't want to go in there.
We're pulling up to the Lincoln Heights Jail. It looks like a dirty old place and I don't want to go inside.
So when they get there, they're all kind of scared to go in and whatnot. And I think I found out why this show might have been a bit controversial. Because when he opens the door and there's no one else around and it's just them, this could definitely easily promote kids going to abandoned places and breaking in. Like little Timmy, 10 years old, trying to head on down to the nearest abandoned hospital and searching for ghosts himself until he gets attacked by a homeless man.
Me and Riley decided to go on a sleep up to solitary confinement because there have been reports of claustrophobia, which is pretty much the fear of tight spaces, and people claim that when a spirit is near you, that could also make you feel claustrophobic.
Is it just me, or is solitary confinement supposed to feel that way? Like it was made basically to make you feel trapped in a way. Also, I don't think the way you feel is enough evidence to prove that there's a ghost around. Also, not much is really happening. I'm having to like cut all the way through because they just keep sitting in the same places, not doing really.
Oh my, stop, don't move.
That chair was not here before.
That's it. This is undeniable proof. Ghosts are real. After witnessing the cold, hard facts of the case and seeing what can only be described as the work of ghostly apparitions.
Jackie for base camp.
Go for base camp.
There's a chair in the hallway and it wasn't there before.
So they just kind of blue ball you there, cut the commercial, like something's gonna happen with the chair. But guess what? Nothing really happens with the chair. It just moves to another room, and basically that's it. Nothing else really happens until they head back to HQ and review what they've got. So let's go there.
Oh, whoa, whoa, what was that?
Wait, I missed it.
Wait, why is
It
it?
was an orb.
Dude, it's just a dust particle. The only reason it like looks like it's going down the hall at an angle is because they have the camera tilted slightly in the corner.
All these rooms with the cameras can actually bounce off the dust to make it look a lot bigger than it is. So it could look like an orb or eyes or even a plastic bag or something. But it's probably dust.
I think it's dust.
Yeah, I agree.
Remember when you and me were up in solitary confinement and we saw the chair move?
The chair was here and it was dragged.
We took a lot of pictures of it, and unfortunately, we didn't get anything.
Really?
No.
What were you expecting to find from taking a bunch of pictures of a chair?
No, but it for sure moved.
but you didn't see it move. Your cameras didn't even catch it moving. They have one more video left. One more video to prove us all wrong and them right.
Oh my god. We saw that. And it looks too fast to be an actual person. It looks like.
Definitely not an actual person.
Yeah.
It's just like an outline of light.
What am I doing with my life? Why am I making YouTube videos about kids shows? What am I having for dinner tonight? That chair was pretty scary. So to prove that this is real, then in the next clip, they show us them messing around, trying to prove that this actually happened. And that it's not just one of them that ran by the camera. Like, to me, in my eyes, it looks like they proved themselves wrong. They look the same to me. I don't know, man. So yeah, that was the Othersiders. But by the end of this episode, we did learn what a webmaster is, and that apparently is the guy who runs the website. So they used to have a website, but we couldn't find it. We went on the Wayback Machine, there's just a blank page. So that was a bit upsetting. But if you have any info regarding that, please let me know. I would really actually like to see what it looked like. So that's it for today's awesome Cartoon Network video. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you would like me to watch next, and I'll see you next time.